Hello, and the gameplay scene right here is Destiny for the Xbox One. I recently was able to play a free trial of it, so I decided to do it. And I recorded around 20 minutes of gameplay. Although you're only going to see about 10 minutes of gameplay right here. So yeah. I was trying to make a decision on whether or not I wanted to use the 10 minutes of gameplay I had right here for this video, or use Battlefield 4. I decided to go with this game since I already had the 10 minutes and I only had 5 for Battlefield 4, and I didn't feel like recording another 5 minutes in multiplayer. So anyways, on to the story. Okay, this is a story about me and one of my best friends. And it's an interesting story. See, now, we weren't really good friends back in 8th grade. Okay, so it's me and my friend Michael. This is his real name. Usually I would not mention someone's real name unless I got permission to use their real name, and he said it's cool, use my name. So anyways, this is how it is. We're in 8th grade. We just, I don't know how to describe it, but we just hated each other. Okay, so this started out pretty early on. It was probably around maybe the middle of the year. No, it wasn't middle of the year. It was more like probably in September or something, during homecoming week. I can't remember when homecoming week actually starts, so it's more around August/September. But anyways, it was that Friday because we had a whole week of just events that we'd be doing. Like Monday through Thursday, it would be all like different clothes we would wear, different stuff we would do. And then on Friday it'd be events. We would do events where we would be put up against. It was like 8th grade, 9th graders, 10th graders, 11th graders, and 12th graders. That we'd be put up against each other for different events, and that's how it worked. It was pretty interesting. And that day, that Friday, Michael was sitting next to me or something like that. I don't know what happened, but for some reason I decided I'm gonna fight that kid tomorrow. So I do that. It was like the next day, not next day obviously because it would be a Saturday, but it was Monday, and I decided to go up to the kid, which now he's a man, but anyways, at the time he was a kid. I was a kid too, and I come up to Michael, and I just grabbed him. I said, "Hey, Michael!" I grabbed him, pulled him back, and just started wailing on his head. And he never fought back. He was confused, and it was interesting. And after that, it was like everything kind of cooled down for that one period, and they're all like, "You guys gotta fight. You guys gotta fight again. We didn't see it. We didn't see this situation." So I'm like, "Oh, good grief! Gotta do this again in second period." So we get in the second period, and this is my teacher, Mr. Seibert. One of the coolest teachers ever. We're all just sitting there. Mr. Seibert goes out to do something, or maybe he wasn't even there at all. But anyways, we start fighting, and we stop. It was pretty much like screwing around, basically, as I see it. And even though we were trying to fight, we were just trying to look cool at the same time. But yeah, we just sit down, like, act like nothing happened. Mr. Seibert comes in, so he starts teaching, and he looks at Michael's like, "Do you have a blade?" And I was like, "Yeah, it must have started running or something like that." So he goes out, and he comes back later on, and then Seibert's like, "Did you and him fight?" Because apparently someone snitched on us. He was like, "Did y'all fight?" We're like, "No." We couldn't lie. Actually, I think I lied and he didn't. I think that's how it happened. Is how we got caught. I'm like, "Michael, you," which at the time we were kind of mad at each other.
Okay.
But if we were actually friends, I would have been, "Michael, seriously?" But yeah, it was an interesting little situation, and our little hatred between us kind of lasted from there to, I think, a sophomore year. Yeah, a sophomore year, for sure. it came to a Friday, and that day, I don't think Michael really did this, but Michael, from what I was told, stole my MP3 player and my headphones. I don't think that really happened. I think someone stole it from me and then told him to take the blame. So I don't think he really did it. But anyways, that's the reason why I wanted to fight him, and that's why I fought him. It's because of my MP3 player being stolen by him, supposedly. So I never questioned it. I never really thought about it until last year. But yeah, so I was like, okay, I'll fight him Friday. I'll fight him today. I'll fight him today. And I told him I'll fight him in the evening right after school. And they said, no, fight him in gym. Fight him in the gym class. Fight him right now. It'll take him some time to get up here and stop you all from fighting. I'm like, no. I want to actually have the least amount of chances of getting caught. And so, plan was to do it right after school, right in the front of the school, which probably still would have got caught anyways. But I think at the time, at least in my thoughts, it may not have been the case. But in my thoughts, I thought, you know, I have less of a chance to be getting caught if I was to be doing it right after school, right outside. So that was what I was going to do. But then they decided, hey, I'm going to tell this girl that he had a crush on since 6th grade that he did something or whatever. It was pretty disturbing. It has something to do with her. I'm not going to talk about it. But anyways, that was the whole situation. And I had to tell her that that was bullcrap. That was not true. Because they supposedly were telling her that I had pictures of her. Which I didn't. I think I didn't show her any pictures. I didn't show her that, hey, I don't have pictures. Which, why would I? How could I? At the time, I didn't have a smartphone. It was a crappy slide phone. I couldn't use the internet. I mean, I could, but I didn't have... It would, like, charge a bunch of money for it. So, I couldn't do that. And... yeah. So how could I have it? I didn't even have a computer. So that was ridiculous. But anyways, I come up to her instead of fighting him. Told her that this is bullcrap. I did not say this. I do not have pictures of you. I just want to make sure that we're straight, that we're clear on the situation. We both know this is bullcrap. This is not true. Because I do not want someone making up a lie and screwing up our friendship. That was the whole situation. I didn't want to have our friendship screwed up because a bunch of idiots wanted us to fight that single moment. That moment. So that was the whole thing. But then Monday came around, and I told everyone, I will fight him Monday. I decided to fight him during lunch. So I did. I fought him on that day, and people were probably still saying, oh, you're not going to fight him. Because I think they were still trying to get me to fight him in gym the very next week. I told him I will fight him in lunch. I'm not going to fight him here, in lunch. And so I do. I can't remember if I ate or not. But I walked up to him, and then we started fighting. It lasted for about 30 seconds. We stopped fighting. And about a year later, we were good friends. We thought, wow, this is dumb. Both those fights were stupid. And we never fought again. Although I did talk to him about reenacting our little fight we had last year. Not last year, sophomore year. But of course, if we did, it wouldn't be a real fight, obviously. I was talking to him about doing it just as a fake fight, just screwing around, have a little fun with it, and see if we can get some views. See if people would like it. And we might do more of these little fake fights of our past lives, like doing things that we did in the past, just reenacting the moments as a better way to tell the story. But yeah, we never did that, and so yeah. But if you want to see us like reenact that fight, see how it was, then I'll talk to Michael about it and we'll see if we can do it. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. Next Monday I'll have another life story about a good old friend of mine, probably. It may be something different, I don't know. But we'll see. I hope you enjoy. Like and subscribe. Have a great day.